mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh mariner games forevermore. Dungeons deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. The dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and honor strong, you'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. Beam on, mariner, dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way. The joystick in hand, let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh mariner games forevermore.
Ahoy, Laggin Out Legion, 'tis I, the mariner, returning for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. And surprising guest, or surprise guest tonight, we are playing with Winry, or, well, talking to Winry while we're playing. Ahoy, Winry.
Hello.
There she is. How are you doing, miss?
I am good.
You is good.
Oh, it says you're not live.
How does it say I'm not live? I'm broadcasting.
I don't know. I'm looking at your channel.
Oh, I'm not streaming on my channel. I'm streaming on Laggin Out's channel.
Oh, I'm looking at...
You silly goose.
I'm tired.
Apparently
Let's
so.
try that again.
Woo! All right. Well, here we are. Let's get some Satisfactory gameplay going with Satisfactory. Ahoy, Twitch. Ahoy, YouTube. Ahoy, Rumble. And ahoy, Kick. We are doing a no-cam stream today because I was not feeling it. Besides which, it gives you more view of my game. Haha. So, if you've been watching on my channel, Deep Dive Gaming, I've been working on trying to get alumina production underway so that I might be able to craft things that require aluminum. And we have 90% of the way there. Whoops. We've got alumina solution being produced up there. There's going to, and then that makes aluminum scrap, which pipes down here to, well, conveyors down here to these guys, which will make our ingots. And then we need to transport them over to a copper node down this way, where we will make our aluminum or final aluminum products that will be used for production of other things. Why is my game so low? Oh, that's why I turned down the volume on my headset, so I'm not trying to shade over the game. That's probably why also Winry was quiet. Oh, and Mojo is checking in on the Twitch side, saying she'll be home momentarily. Good doggo.
It's soda.
Good lizard doggo. Ahoy, soda. Soda? Oh, he's in the chat. He's in the Twitch chat. I thought he was in the VC with us. Wow, it is dark. I forget how dark it gets when you're surrounded by tree cover. So, like I said, we need to pipe alumina down below. We also need to pipe or pump or convey this turbo fuel down. Ah, good. It's starting to get daylight. Oh. Why is it brighter over here? 5 feet to my right, it's bright. 5 feet to my left, it's dark. That is so distracting.
You're underneath the tree.
I know I'm underneath the tree. I was commentating on the fact that it's distracting. Okay, so boop, 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 boop.
Oh, that's very distracting.
So, I think what I will have to do is some Can I help you? That's right. Keep marching, bub. All right. So
Those look like soft-shelled turtles.
they're actually called, from what I understand, giraffe tick whale things.
Well, I know what they're called. I just say they look like soft-shelled turtle
Yeah.
with really long legs.
Yeah, it was fun going in the wiki the first time to read up on what those creatures were called.
They're annoying.
They're that too.
Cook them up.
I wish there was a way. All we can do is use them for trampolines. Have you ever done that? Used them for trampolines?
I do. Yeah, but I also, they like to get on the stuff that I was trying to build.
Ah, yeah.
And I will say in advance, I apologize if my accent comes out. So if I sound a little weird, that's probably why.
Your accent? You mean your
I'm tired.
normal Southern doesn't count?
No, I have a thick Irish accent usually
Ooh.
when I'm tired.
I'll have to listen to you and take lessons. So I like it. I can do accents most of the time. Every once in a while, like when I do Irish, it ends up transforming into Scottish, even though I don't want it to.
They are very similar. I'm not like, oh my god, Irish accent, but like some of the words, like I said earlier, the reason why I said it is because I caught my accent coming out. Some of the words you can definitely tell. In Ireland we have like our version of country accents, which is that, you know, top of the morning to you laddies type thing.
Yeah.
That's more of like the country accent. Not everybody in Ireland sounds like that, but there are some words that you can definitely tell there's an accent.
Yeah. There's
Now if my accent starts getting that type of Irish, that's usually when I'm really mad.
uh-oh. You heard it here, folks. That's the trigger. If you ever hear an Irish lady coming at you, then it means Windry is upset about something and you should probably go hide.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to hear some seriously, interesting, ways of cussing people out.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's one thing I will give good old Ireland is when we get mad, we get really creative when it comes to, cussing people out. Because you don't get, like, you know, the general cussing, you get the creative, we're going to make you sit there and think about what we said because it's so out of pocket.
Uh-huh. Alright, so that's fuel for our truck, and once we fire up the iron, that will be the supply. So the next thing I'm going to do is get the truck route, set up, because I want to get every part of this. Actually, no. Actually, yes, because I want every part of this running before I start with the whole aluminum production. Yes, doggo. You're a good doggo. I just so many buttons to push.
Did your doggo give you radioactive material yet?
No, but I've only been recruiting doggos and collecting stuff from them for the past couple of days. I need mogers. But yeah, I've been like, any place I put a base camp, I'm starting to collect the doggos.
They're very handy, aren't they?
Yeah. Tink, 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 tink. I was thinking about it, and there's probably, I don't know how long it would take to do it, but I was realizing that there are only a few parts that you do not need a crafting bench, or that you cannot use the crafting bench to manufacture. All of the project assembly parts require either an assembler or a manufacturer or what have you. There are certain objects that need blenders, but for the rest of it, you could just sit here tink, 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 tinking away to make all the things you need, and then hand feed them into the devices to make the project parts. And that's like the very, very slow way of doing it. But part of me is like going, I want to try. I want to see how involved that actually is and how tiresome that can actually be. Let's see. Was that enough for the truck?
There's a challenge for you after you get if you get to a stopping point in this world. You can just do like random challenges of like, I'm gonna see if I can complete the whole game with only using so and so.
Yeah, I've not actually seen any of those, but I believe that they're there. Alright, so I have my route marked, so hopefully I don't get lost when I try and do this. But we're gonna drive El Trucco. Actually, I'm gonna back up to back here so I have room to turn around. Start recording. Actually, stop recording. Stop recording. Delete. Because I need to make sure that this is set to load. It is set to load. Good. Okay, so Q and start recording. Load them up. Right now there's nothing to load up, but that's fine. And away we go. Vroom vroom. Oh, fun story. Up until today, I had not seen a Cybertruck. I was driving to work. Driving back to work from my lunch break today, and took a side street that I normally don't take, and there was the Cybertruck. So there's at least one where I live.
I'm being invaded by Tesla. They're everywhere. I don't even know where they're getting them from.
Elon, probably.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to keep reminding myself that you do a no cussing stream.
I try
So
not
if
to.
I like
It's
stop talking mid sentence, I'm just like, wait a minute.
well, remember, this is Laggin Out. We're a little less strict on this channel, even if I'm the one streaming. Wow, I could not have chosen a
Still.
poorer path to take through that.
As long as you don't run through it, you should be good.
Whoops.
The amount of
Then
times
eventually
that I
hit a random
have
rock and do a wheelie.
just drove and then ran out of fuel as soon as I got done. Like, I'll get like halfway through, and for some reason I run out of fuel at the most inopportune times. And so I have to do it very strategically to get more fuel in there.
Strategy. I know, you're gonna need to move, doggo. You're gonna need to move, doggo. Okay. So, let's do enable autopilot. Jump out. And, oh no!
Did you run it over?
Well, the autopilot sure did. Looks like it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
struggle with that corner. Either because it's trying to miss the doggo, or it's just a very, very tight corner. But it compensates for that. Sweet. Alright.
It's going. There it goes.
Ahoy Mojo in the Twitch chat. How are you doing?
Welcome back.
I forgot my opening blurbs. Thank you, Mojo. So yeah, now that I've got that going, I'm going to go ahead and run over here, and I'm going to build up the remainder that needs to be built up, i.e. the copper. Whoa, what was that? I bounced off something. Something caught me. I wonder what it was. Maybe it was
Can
the
you run
navigation
into
points.
the...
I
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you run
They
into
don't have
those?
collision. Something else
Maybe it
sure
was a
did, though.
root. I think I saw a root on the floor.
That might have been it. So I may end up clearing some path over here to allow the truck a little bit easier time running through this. So I also technically don't need the boundaries anymore. So might as well delete them so that I don't get, so the truck doesn't get caught up on them. We'll also tear down these trees. Oh, Mojo subscribed, or resubscribed rather. Thank you. She's been with the Laggin Out Legion for 24 months or 2 years, however which way you want to say it. Slightly less time than I have been. Of course, that's natural. I'm the one who brought her in. Whoa. Twofer. I don't know. Forgot about the sport guys. Why am
And
I doing
apparently,
this
Eric
singlies?
says hi to everybody.
Hello.
I don't know if my mic's picking up, but occasionally he keeps yelling.
I have not heard him.
Sometimes it picks up, sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you feel like an almond.
So, it was my last day at my job today. I ended up having to leave early because we lost power.
Suddenly power dies. You're like, well,
I'm like,
see
yes,
y'all.
it waits till my last day to do this.
So are you running or not? I don't know. It was having trouble pathing. It was just sitting there going doo 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 doo. So I had to kick it. Alright, so now let's... Yesterday I was debating on going this way into this open space to do my production, but I'm like, no, I've got too much alumina to deal with to try and fit it into that tight space. So we're gonna run down this run it down this little road here, which I'm expanding to be a larger road here. And then we will build on this lake. That's down this way. So see all this open space we have here? Wahaha. Okay. And bushes here and there. A few errant woods. There it is. Do not make me evict you, big giant thingy. Or you. Okay, I think it's enough clearing. We can whoops. I'm gonna have to put in some extra rampage right there. Alright, so that's done. So now get a ramp down to there. Let's see. I don't think there's really anything else to report today. It's a fairly uneventful day. Aside from seeing the Tesla truck. They'd not. I do think they belong on Mars and not on Earth.
I think they look like vehicles off of, like, if they were Temu versions of Halo vehicles.
Yes.
Like, I can see Halo aspects, but it's like a ripoff to, like, one of their cars.
Mm. Do you ever notice how the Toyota RAV4s look like, or the ones from like 5 or 6 years ago looked like stormtroopers?
They do. Yes, they do.
Pointed that out to someone who hadn't really realized it. And I was a genius in that person's eyes after that. Anyway, sorry, what?
Yeah, that's always cool. I did a customization to someone's vehicle where I made it look like a stormtrooper.
Then I found it funny because they started putting stripes on them and other sorts of decorations. or colorations, and they started looking. They did a reverse morphation from stormtrooper to clone troopers.
There you go. The stormtrooper design that I went with for that vehicle was like one of the stormtroopers that runs
This
with
is
Ahsoka.
not working out
I
for
don't
me.
remember that.
Oh, Rex.
No, it's not Rex. I do know Rex. It was one of the other ones. Because she, I believe, had a whole team.
Yeah, Rex was the leader of that team.
Yeah.
It was technically Anakin's
it-
team, but she kind of inherited it.
Yeah, it was someone else on that team.
I'm
But,
trying to
yeah.
remember names at this point. There was Echo. Or no, Echo.
I will give the person I did this for credit. They did not do one of the main guys. They did like a side guy that you hear like every so often.
Oh, okay. That's going to be more of a challenge for me to remember then. Because I can name a few. Like there was Fives.
I thought there were 6.
Well, no, Fives was the name of the clone. Because he was something.
Okay.
His serial number was something 555. So he was picked on in the academy, or that was what he was nicknamed by the other clones when when it was name picking time. Because clones don't name themselves I think it's more like fighter pilots. They don't pick their handle. They're given the handle based on what their impression they have on their friends or something to that regard. And so
Yeah.
Fives was called Fives because he had 5s in his serial number. But
Yeah, it's like a nickname.
yeah. But based on your reaction, it wasn't 5s either. I'm running out of people to name.
I'ma be honest, I don't remember necessarily who it was. I just remember some of their names.
Thank you for alliterating what I just said, Mojo. Essentially, fighter pilots get their nickname from their squad. I was trying to say that, but my words were yet again failing me. Ah, that might not have worked. Itchy eyeball at the wrong time. Okay. This is not working out the way I was hoping. It was doing so well down this way, and then it got all cockeyed down here. That's right, because the level was unlevel here. I may have to do this a different way. Uh-oh, Winry's gone quiet. She's either mad and cussing up a storm behind the mute button, or she got distracted.
No, I'm here. I'm working on a thumbnail.
Oh. Okay, I think it's gonna have to be like this.
That and getting ready for the voice stream.
Oh, you're gonna be streaming?
We stay on Thursdays. Yep.
What's the game today?
I believe it's Warframe, but it might be Cow World. We haven't decided. I'm pretty sure it's Warframe because the new Yearly Prime just dropped on top of the new Nightwave.
Oops. That was not what I wanted to happen.
That's probably what it's gonna be.
Yeah. It's hard to see when I'm standing behind the bush.
Yeah, I was telling Shadow about the Yearly Prime, and she has like fish aspect, and we're trying to sit there and decide if she's supposed to be a fish or not, or what she is. And I look at her, I'm like, she's axolotl, because she has the I don't necessarily know if they're called antennas or not, but like those little things that are on the axolotl's heads that look kind of like antennas.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Have to remember what an axolotl looks like.
But he also got mad at me because I pointed something else out, because he's a really big fan of How to Train Your Dragon, and I pointed out that Toothless was an axolotl.
Okay, I need to look up what that is now. How do you spell axolotl? Or is it just how it sounds?
Yeah. I believe it's how it sounds.
A
It does start with, it's like A-X-O-L-E, I think? No, L-O-L...
Axolotl. There it is. Actually, yeah. Okay. I can see why you would think why it looks like an axolotl. Or why Tooth looks like an axolotl.
Oh, right? With the...
Even the
ears?
black one. Especially the black one.
Yeah, I'm pretty... Because I've watched the concept art on it, and, like, watched some things about the artist who came up with the way Toothless looks. He's supposed to be after a cat.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've definitely got the
But
cat
there is
behavior
no
there.
way. Yeah. Well, his design was supposed to be after a cat. I'm looking at it as I was hearing that. I was like, ain't no way he looked at that and then came out with an axolotl. I don't even see how that happens.
Yeah. I definitely see, like, you can tell that they wanted cat because the behavior is very feline.
Definitely tell with the eyes.
But as far as like,
definitely tell with the eyes.
yeah, as far as like the design, the facial design, no, I can definitely see where you're coming from with the axolotl.
I mean, one could argue that an axolotl is like out of SeaWorld, but if they wanted to go that way, I could see that.
Where am I going with this? It's not really where I was going with that. Trying to make a clean path down here, but it's like I'm gonna need to take a dog leg here in a second, and I don't like doing just a straight dog leg if I can help it. I usually like to make it flow into the one previous, but this terrain is not cooperating with me.
What are you calling about?
There we go. That's what I was aiming for. I think. Haha. I know how to do this. I've played enough 100 hours of this. I've played hundreds of hours of this game. I know how things work. Okay. Ta-da! Dog leg accomplished. No zooping, no vertical. Actually, I might have to zoop now. Zoop, zoop. That may have been the wrong way to go. Can I help you, gentlemen? Or is it ladies and gentlemen? No walking on my path. See, he's walking on my path. Okay, I think now we can zoop. Zoop. Zooty, zoop, zoop. And thankfully, I don't think I'm going to need any water here. So, but we've got that space if we need to reserve it. We'll reserve that space over there if we ever need any sort of water extractor. I think we've got enough built though now that we can that we can start on our production. So we need. Where's our copper mine? Why are you not going anywhere? Move it.
Never. I don't know.
Drive. Maybe it knows it doesn't have anything to pick up. And it's just sitting there. How's it going to possibly get stuck? I wonder if this one's holding it up. May have to redo the path. It doesn't look like it would be interfering, but tried to edge this in, but maybe it didn't do a good enough job. Oh well, let's get going here. So we are going to be making 3 things. Aluminum casing. Then also, actually we're going to do alclad aluminum casing, which is aluminum ingots plus copper ingots. We're also going to do alclad.
Are you trying to say aluminium?
What am I saying? No, it said alclad. A-L-C-L-A-D. Alclad. Then it's alclad aluminum sheets.
It was aluminum is what I was hearing. Okay.
Aluminium.
I was like, are you trying to say aluminium? What is happening here?
And then there's also the, where are they? There's also, where is it? There's this recipe. There's a recipe here. Maybe it's after the sheets. So there's a recipe for making aluminum containers for liquid. It's not that one. I know it's made from aluminum something. Aluminum ingots used for making sheets. Okay, there it is. Empty fluid tank. That does not require copper, but we're going to go ahead and manufacture it down here. Because we're going to need some. Also, I warned you guys about walking on my path. Take this. Wow, you're well armored, sir. Hey. Whoa! I didn't realize that takes up
He's dead.
Yeah. Didn't realize that the turbo ammo kept going, like would keep firing if I held down the trigger and then faster.
So, do you have the jukebox?
I have not made the jukebox or bought the jukebox yet.
If you get the jukebox, do you know what it does?
Yes, I bought the jukebox in the previous game or previous playthrough.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I usually do if I need to get them out my way. Is I just blast them away.
Oh, they don't like tunes?
Oh, you don't know?
Apparently I don't know something.
Okay, so if you... Are you using a keyboard or are you using a controller?
I'm using keyboard. Despite the fact that 1.1 has...
What button is?
Yeah, despite the fact that 1.1 does have controller support, I still play with the keyboard.
That's fine. I'll have to ask Death exactly what button it is, but basically if you use the button to fire, like the one you use to fire your gun, if you do that while you're holding the jukebox, it sends a shockwave.
I have not heard of this functionality.
Whatever near you out.
I have not heard of this functionality.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if you had a jukebox. Instead of just like trying to shoot them, you can just make them move. And it doesn't count as you hitting them, so they won't attack you.
Interesting.
Well, they attacked me on sight, but that's mainly because we still had aggression turned on.
Whoops. Okay. First things first, I forgot I need to build assemblers and not constructors. Whoopsie doodle.
Very handy when you're building.
Yes.
Because when I was playing with Death and them, they were getting stuff done, but I was in charge of building and making everything look party and functional. And exploring is what I was in charge of. Like, they would build stuff, and then I would just, like, rearrange everything, so it's more efficient. It looks better.
Yeah. Eventually, Mojo and I will be teaming up, and imagine some of that will be happening. Okay, I'm getting carried away with my number of assemblers here. I'm going to need to leave some space for some constructors. I think we need it. We should have at least 2. So that we can make some of these. Actually, 60 per minute. That's not bad. We could probably just do 1 of them. Let's see how much we have left after we allocate. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's going to be 4 for the casing, 2 for the sheets. Might be wrong on that. So we consistently need more casing than we need sheets. But if it started, I thought it was the other way around. But okay, so check out this number. We have 720 incoming alumina ingots to play with. So that's going to get, or 720 per minute. So 720 minus, okay, so 150 times 4 is going to be 600. $30 times 2 is 60, so that's 660 remaining. Or 660 total, so 60 remaining. And this takes 60 per minute. I think that's a perfect, I think that's the golden ratio. 4 by 2 by 1. So check my math, Winry. 150 times 4 is 600. Plus 60, because there's 30 each. That's 660. 720 minus 660. 60. Yeah, I think that's perfect. We just need to figure out how much copper we need. We're going to need 75 per minute times 4. That's 300. Plus 10 per minute times 2. So it's 320 per minute. And you don't take any. So. Oh no, I just realized something. I may have to move all those back. Because I don't have any smelters for doing the copper. Why are you still getting stuck? I'm gonna have to redo the route, I think, because it keeps stopping here. And the only thing I could think, well, let's wait until I've actually got stuff coming in. Maybe, oh wait, I know why. I have no power here. Duh. Dirtfish. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can run some power from up here down to here, because I think they've got enough spare power up there. Once everything gets running, we'll find out. Really wish I could climb this tree. How many do I have? What was that question regarding Mojo? I was not paying attention. Oh, there we go.
So I have a viewer who just messaged me saying that your live chats are turned off.
On which
I
stream?
believe Twitch.
Can you confirm, Mojo?
Oh, YouTube.
Oh,
He's
YouTube.
watching you on YouTube.
I don't have a way to fix that. Mojo was posting on there when the stream started. She's also got moderator privileges, I think.
According to him, you don't have a live chat open. He doesn't know if it's a mistake or what.
Try hitting refresh. It's supposed to be on. Let me text Hero, see if he can jump in and take a look really quick. We'll see if he replies. Oh. Apparently YouTube Mojo is, or apparently Mojo YouTube, however, whichever way you want to put the commas. We have something going on with YouTube. Oh, here's looking now, so might get that fixed. I wonder if there's something I can do on my side in OBS. In Streamlabs OBS. I don't think so. Nope. Like you, I am just a spectator in the YouTube chat. Let's see.
I don't know what his YouTube name is, but on Twitch and Discord, it's Jack Made Me Do It, is his title.
Oh, shoot. Hero says somebody made the stream for kids, that's why. But he's also not at his computer to fix it. Way to go, Chieftain. I don't think there's a way for me to fix it here. Stream.
So, what you're telling me is there is a chance that my child is watching us.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I just realized that...
The hero says, give him a few minutes, he can get onto his computer to take a look. Whoa.
Okay. I just realized that underneath Lagging Out I'm looking at Twitch. Underneath Lagging Out, it says nuclear pasta for Chieftain.
Yep. Because that's the thing. That's what I've been working on for the past 3 weeks, it feels like. And I know Chieftain is Italian, so I thought I'd make a joke.
Yeah, I just saw that. It's funny.
Power tower. And we'll send one over this way. Actually, it looks like we'll have to explode some more smoke towers. Whoops. That one slipped out of my hand. Go for the Hail Mary. Hey, it worked. Almost. Not quite. Hail Mary pass. Ah, come on. That one got it. And yep. Ah.
Yeet.
Yeet.
That's what it said. Oh.
Doggone it. I keep falling short on that one. Fine. Be that way. Here.
Oh, upwards. Wait. No. Okay.
You realize I'm streaming
I
this in
was
Discord
gonna
so
say
that you
if you
could.
stood where you were at, if you go further up, like if you like stand where you're at and just look up and throw it, depending on how far up you're looking, depends on how far away it goes.
Except there's a point where the arch becomes more height than distance. Because
That's
physics.
just what I do when I go to yeah. That's just what I do when I go to the bless you.
But yeah, you do also realize that you're probably watching, you're commentating on the Twitch stream when you could be watching live on Discord, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, not to be pedantic, but this is me you're talking to. I are pedantic.
I have like 5 or I mean, more than sleep, but I have a bunch of things going, so.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess
Flash.
it is a good thing I've been watching my mouth if chance that my kid is watching.
Say what now?
I said I guess it's a good thing I've been watching my mouth if my kid might have, or if my kid might have a chance of watching us. Don't want to have to explain that.
It's crazy how YouTube, PC versus phone are treated very differently.
This is very true. I don't know, because honestly, I was actually going to do like a hydrate, and like the why is that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I got it to work.
I don't see a hydrate.
The rewards that you can do, it wasn't popping up for me for a hot minute. I just got it up.
This will probably make the truck go once I can. Oh, the wire's probably too long still. Darn it. Ha ha ha! Voila! There it goes. I fixed it! See, I know how to play this game. Actually, I think
He beat me to it. Shadow says drink. You gotta hydrate.
I just had some soda. Some orange Coca-Cola soda, not the other soda. I wonder if he chose that name deliberately because it was going to be confusing.
I don't know. I
would not put it past him.
I mean, a little bit of a lighthearted thing that happened yesterday was my kid wanted to say hi to everybody that was in chat, and Soda and Maya were in chat, and he kept trying to say soda pop, but he was saying papa soda.
And the
I was
whole
like,
shadow,
oh, no.
by the way.
That's honestly true. But so apparently my kid has adopted Soda as one of his grandfathers. Yes, because now that's what he just calls Soda. He was asking me about Soda earlier today too.
Okay, what did I come up with for the total of copper I needed to do? Gazoo ahoy! Been making funkin' 60s songs today. Oh, I have a question for you, Gazoo, regarding AI music. I want to do parody songs. Is there a way to do that? Take existing music and change up the lyrics? 75
Yes.
times with AI? 6.
Yes.
No, 75 times 4. I was asking Gazoo, but do you know? 3 plus
Yep, accidental adoption.
plus 10. Okay.
I don't
so
know if he's
320.
realized that. I think he may have thought it was just a thing. I don't know if he's still in chat, but yeah, no, I haven't told him what Jacob said today because I haven't spoken to him yet. But yeah, no, apparently my child has adopted him now.
240. Okay, so that means I need to overclock
He is
this.
a unintentional grandpa.
I need power shards. And I need to clock this up to 320. Oh, I don't need to do that, right?
Get that back grandparent money.
Back. Yes.
I'll make sure to let him know. I'm like, all right. Where's your grandparent support?
My child need money. Prompt write a funny parody song of AC/DC. Dirty Deeds Done Dirty Cheap. Oh, okay, cool. What do you recommend as
Hello.
the online tool for that, Gazoo? Or like, do you have a good one?
Zero.
Ahoy, Hero! Where?
Ahoy!
Oh, hey, Hero. There. I was
Hello.
looking for you on the chats. I'm like, going, I don't see a Hero. Yeah, did you figure out what's going on with the YouTube chat?
I'm getting onto YouTube right now to take a look.
Were you watching the stream, or if
I-
you just
I
missed it?
jumped on to see what he was talking about, and I was looking at things, and it's set to child or for kids. So I'm gonna jump
No,
on
talk
here and
about
take a
the
look.
conversation we literally just had. Currently, my child has accidentally adopted Soda as his grandpa.
Oh. Well then, I was
Yeah.
watching, but I didn't post that part.
And Mojo was
So,
like, going, get
he
that
wanted
back
to say-
grandparent pay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he wanted to say hi to everybody, and it was only Soda and Maya in the chat at the time. And he was
Oh,
trying
okay.
to say Soda Pop, and instead went Pow Pow Soda, and now that's just what my child calls him. And he was asking if Pow Pow Soda would bring him cake. So, Soda has been adopted.
Well, that's
Soda?
funny. All right, what do we
You
got here?
heard it here, Soda. You've been adopted. You got an accidental adoption of a grandchild, apparently.
That is Winry, Gazoo.
you-
You are correct.
Yes.
Found it, and a bunch of other options that I didn't know they had. YouTube, why are you complicating things?
Because they are from Google,
Well-
and Google overcomplicates things.
Soda, I can at least do this. He takes after me on that aspect. Apparently, I did the same thing where I accidentally adopted a parent that I was doppelganger to her daughter. So I kind of was just the daughter. So apparently, my kid's following in my footsteps in that aspect.
And there, the chat should be back, guys.
So text to your friend, Winry. Let them know.
Jack made me do it. See if the chat's working, please, my dear.
See, I may have to fix this. This looks a little wonky. Whoops, that was the wrong thing to delete.
Oh, that snapped fabulously to that.
What? Oh, that's right, you're on delay.
No, I just looked at it. I was just saying it snapped.
Oscar
fabulous.
Fry I can speak.
Woo! I don't know what name he has on what. I just know on Twitch and in Discord it's Jack made me do it.
I shall now sing the song of my people. Please don't. I will time you out.
Why? How are you seeing this? Because
But
maybe
I
I need to
also
reload
think
my
it goes off-
YouTube chat. Stand by.
Your Streamlabs probably needs to be bumped.
Well, I'm not doing it on Streamlabs. I actually have the YouTube chat called up. There we go. In the little window on another monitor, but it was not updating. Had not actually been updating for a while. And you were having chat mojo because you were a moderator.
I am not looking at the YouTube, so I don't know.
I've got them all up because I'm a power user.
Is that a classification for a power user, or is that just multitasking and weaponizing ADHD?
Could be either one.
This is very true.
Oh no! Oh no!
The irony, Oscar Fry, is that I will sing that song to annoy people my own self. So you got nothing on me.
I'm saying,
I'm
oh
not
no,
sure.
because I remember the exact source of that, and I feel my age when I do.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. What song is it? I'm not looking.
Oh, you don't want to get me singing it because then I won't be able to stop
me
singing
started.
it. Yeah. Basically, it doesn't end. It just goes on, and then other people start singing it, and they just keep singing it forever just because.
That. I know what that is. As soon as you said that, I knew what song it was.
Yeah, but I purposefully did not sing it because I didn't want to get people started on it. Because then they'd just be singing it forever just because.
I believe.
On that
There
note,
is-
I've got to go and help the wife with some paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, have fun.
Alright,
Bye.
if you need me. If you
Yeah.
need me, just text me again.
Will do. Thank you for coming in to the rescue.
Yep. Later, guys.
My wife said hi.
Will do.
There is another song. I don't know how old it is, to be honest. Or, saying that's kind of like that, where, like, if you get started, other people sit there and join in. And, as soon as somebody goes crazy, one person just goes, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. And it just continues, and then other people join in, and it just becomes a thing.
Okay, I think we're good to go. We just need to run copper and then power. And I think for the copper we will use the lifts, the elevators.
Elevators.
Yes, elevators. Okay, 75 per minute, so
Alright,
that's going to need a
loves.
level
I have
2.
to go get ready for my stream, so y'all have fun.
Okay, I will try and raid you, but I don't know if I have the ability to because I'm only a moderator on Laggin Out. And I think you need more than that to be able to raid people.
If you raid, Tyrandith or Where Is Me, we're all connected.
Still, I don't. What I'm saying is, I do not have the ability to raid at all via Laggin Out.
Oh, okay.
Like I can put in the command, but I don't think it works.
So.
But Mojo says, "Have a good stream. Good night."
Bye. Have fun.
Actually, I should probably lift those up a little bit higher. Come to think of it. We'll see how high we can. Oh boy, now. Bye bye. Goodbye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. No, that was the copper. I'm sorry. So I need to redo this. Or I just reroute this. Actually, no, I should do the aluminum because that has a second story exit point. Had a plushy stress ball that would say that whenever I threw it at the wall. But bye now, squish. I need one. Oh, that's okay. We don't need the second level of these. Okay, so we do need to upgrade this to level 5. By the way, Mary, you can make your hotbar more efficient. No, I know all about the hotbar. I have enough trouble keeping track of where things are as it is. So I only use the hotbar for hot things. I know you can scroll and have multiple options, multiple hotbars going. And I do somewhat, because I can... It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Stop it. Yeah, see, I've got 2 hotbars set up, and that's as far as I can handle. But I did do these guys, these copper conveyances into the thing wrong. That should have only needed a level 2. That should have only needed a level 2, and that one, and that one. These only need a level 1. So that's okay now. What else? Oof. I burped. Why can't I have this diagonal? This makes me mad. Why can't I do this diagonally? Grr. Whoops, that was not what I wanted. One. Defaults. There is a trick I know to allow me to do it, but I don't like doing it when it's supposed to allow me to do it just naturally. But it's ta-da. Oh shoot. Hit the button too soon. Okay, so let's test that height there. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll work. Alright, so now we just gotta do the rest of them like that. Click on the special tab. I think I knew about that. Yeah, I think I knew about that. Just didn't put the pieces, or didn't. The special items I rarely go into, so I save that for just doing Q. Whoa. But I will say that this one it got the wrong conveyor in it, so we should do that. And then do that. Okay, now I need to convert this one to a level 3 lift. That one, and that one. Remainder, I believe, can be level 1 lifts. Yes. Even this guy. Let's see, we just need to do level 1 into there. We'll just do level 5 into, or all the way across. Now we just gotta worry about power. And then storage. Power and then storage. Oh boy. Yawn, 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 yawn. I think it I'm actually going to run the power line onto the backside of these guys. So that guy will be able to reach him and him. This one will be able to reach him, him, technically him, but we gotta do one more. And him, and then him. Oh, you could have gone further. I could have done 3 off of you. Oops, that clips. Darn. Okay, we'll do one more. Here. Now we'll do these 2 guys without clipping. Voila. Okay. Time for storage. So we're gonna put murders. Hopefully those power poles do not clip. Okay, good. So it's best to power from the input side, not the output side. Well, I got too much going on the input side. I'd have to use just as many power poles, and then also I'd be risking clipping through the conveyor belts. So in this particular instance, it's better to power from the output side. Okay, so we need, how much does this do output wise? Okay, so we're gonna need level 2 to there, to there. Come on. There's gonna be a 3 to there, 2 again. Uh-oh. I got that one off center. Nope, that's going to need to be a 4. That can be a 4 out to there. We're going to do smart splitter. And then we're going to do industrial storage. With the cherry on top. Okay, that is for our casing. Trying to decide if we want to do it, merge them here to put a container there, or merge them over here to put a container over here. I think it's best if we merge over there. Let's see, and the output on these is less, so we can just do a 1. 1. And then cherry on top. There we go. Just need to put a container for you. We'll go ahead and make it even Steven with these other two. And also do a container. Et voila. I think we got Illumina finally done, Mojo. Just gotta do some debugging. Wait, actually, I might have already done my debugging. Whoa, there's the truck. Ooh, I'm gonna tink this. I don't need to, but I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave raw resources available out in the world. I'm over that. Excuse me. There's plenty of turbo fuel. We got all the sulfuric acid we need as well, and then also other stuff. I can't remember. What was I making over here? Oh yeah, the smokeless powder. Should really... Yeah, I'm gonna need... I should probably split this off and send some of it over to here. Any, and then overflow to this way. I think we'll do a merger. Need to have a level. That. This line here. There we go. Now this won't get stopped up, and then without this getting stopped up, these guys won't get stopped up. Not that we really need to worry about it, but there. Cool. All right. So I think it's time. Oh shoot, we don't have our constructors powered yet. That's right. I did it and rigged it up, and then I was like, "Oh no, it doesn't work. Something's broken," and then turned it and then reverted to a save. So I think what I did was brought this over here. And we can get in here. Now, let me just make this one a level 2 power pole. Might be a little bit of clipping. But I think it's the best way to do it. Alright. I think everything's powered up and ready to go. I'm going to do a save game. I'm going to debug. We'll revert to that save if things go poorly. Which I think they might, because I remember this particular thing glitching out on me. But we'll go ahead and try it. This. Okay, you're already on. What did I do? Turn off. Oh, I didn't connect the box light. Okay. That does that. And box light's away. Need to run up here and turn on the coal miner. Coals away. Should also have water coming in to this guy. Yeah, it's coming. It just needs a little extra push to get up to here. Once the pipe segments fill up, then it'll happen. Wait, why isn't this guy filling up? There we go. There it goes. It's filling up. And away we go. So these guys are going to start spitting out aluminum scrap any second. There goes some. Need to make sure that the other guys are too. Whoop, there's some. Yes, okay. All 4 of them are spitting out scrap. Now, is it getting all the way down to the bottom? That's the part that was giving me trouble last time. And it looks like the answer is no. So. We have to pull this out. We have to pull this out. See if it'll let me attach there. Oh no, I pulled out did I pull out the wrong one? I pulled them both out. Oh shoot. Whoopsie doodle. Alright, well let's load back our debug save. And everything worked right up until that last thing, so we're right up to that conveyor, elevator, what have you. So we'll have to redo that. Which means ripping this out, which means ripping that out, which meant ripping these out. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Then we're going to do one, I think it's here. Might be there. I think these are blocking it, so we'll have to rip them out. Why is that not working? Is it not lined up properly? Works this way. Maybe. Right, well, we'll see if it works, and then if it does, we'll decorate it. Put the supports on. Whoops. Ciao! Whoops. That was not on because I don't have power switched over here. Oh no, it does. Why are you not pumping? Oh, I remember. Oh, wait! Alright, so there's that. This guy's on. That guy's now on. Okay, this was the failure point. No, that was the failure point over there. Come on, show me the scrap. Oh shoot, we had a pipe that we had to fix too, didn't we? I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but it obviously is not. Water. There it is, filling up. And that's running. Okay. We have coal ready to go. There it goes. Bottom one works. We need to see the top one functional. Here we go. Here it comes. Yay, it works. Sweet. Okay. And there goes some steel or some aluminum ingots. We're about to get a ton more. So then that's where you come in, Mr. Truck. It's currently going to the other spot. Yes, I'm muted. Sorry. We got all of it until we got to the... We got the aluminum solution. We did the aluminum scrap. We had this fixed, which I now have to refix. And the truck ran over the lizard doggo at some point. That was a little sad. I did not know that was possible. So we almost have it. Just a few more big bugs to unbug. And then I forgot about the copper ingots. We need to get the copper smelted. So I'm gonna need to move all of the facilities. I just got done rigging up back about 10 meters. So that I have room for the smelters. But that's going to have to happen off camera, or off stream, because we are almost out of time. I'll fix the pipe. And then I'll do another save so I don't have to do that over again. Okay. Save, Illumina debug. Alright, I'm going to take a shortcut. I have to figure out how to smelt 320. Or see, I might take a moment to see if I can figure out a way to do the smelting so that I don't have to move all of those things I just got finished rigging up. Whee! Now it has room to drive through here. I think we already took care of the other side. Pretty much. Okay. How can we do the smelting of the copper? Without worrying about ripping everything out. I'd almost say we have enough room. Oh yeah, I've been forgetting to mention it. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Laggin Out podcast, live podcast, featuring Hero, Soda Pop, and Chieftain, talking about pop culture news and topics of the week. I have D&D tomorrow night that I had already committed to. Otherwise, I might be on tomorrow night as well. But I am not going to be on tomorrow night as well, just to be clear. But in a couple weeks, I'll probably be able to get on again. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. So 30 for 30, and then if we overclock, we can do 75 per. It'd be 4 and some change. Okay, so we could overclock them to do 64 per minute. That would only require 5. Can we fit 5 into the space? My thinking is probably not. We could put one up here, maybe? No. Just gonna have to bite the bullet. We know what it looks like. I don't think we've got enough room to do it over here. And we could then link it up on this side. I might do that just because I don't want to tear all that down. That was a lot of work. Now, I'll be back on my channel Sunday night for more Satisfactory, and we'll probably be moving on to the next phase, which is the radio control units, which the aluminum casing is going to come in handy for. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this out, take this out, take this out, take this and this out, and then probably do splitters underneath this. I don't know. That doesn't look like it's going to be as good. So we'll do the splitters before, I guess. There we go. Get this lined up as much as we can. I think that'll work. Nope, I'm not going to be a VTuber. Sorry, Oscar. That is not in my list of things I want to do. In fact, I'm considering abandoning using the camera altogether because it has not helped really with viewership. 320, so it's going to be a 4. I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one's going to be 5. Okay. There it is. Okay, it's 1. Oh, shoot. They're too close together. Ah. No. I don't care if they're in vogue. I'm not doing it. I don't like, honestly, I don't like taking up space on the screen that could be dedicated to the game that people are trying to watch. That's why it took me forever to get the camera going in the first place. Because I prefer to just be a voice that people listen to while I display the full game. No, I'm way ahead of you, Oscar. If I do it, if I were ever to do it, that would be the avatar I make. Let's see, that's 3. Smelter first. One final smelter. There we go. All right. What was the number? 64 each. There we go. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Let's just make sure of our math. 62 times 5, 320. Perfect. Ooh, I'm over time, so we're going to end it here. I will try to remember on Sunday to show this off when I'm done. But in the meantime, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Laggin Out Live podcast, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific, right here on Twitch and or Kick and or Rumble and or YouTube. Until next time, enjoy Satisfactory, fair winds, and fun gaming. I'm the Mariner, signing off and lagging out. Bye-bye.
Treasures untold in pixel seas ye set to sail to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, Mariner, guide your way with joystick in hand, let victory sway through lands of lore and digital lore. Oh, Mariner games forevermore. Dungeons deep, the dragons fierce, into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, Mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win.